residing?
Nyakuren South Jebel area.
Occupation?
General in the Army, Deputy Chief of Staff, or Deputy Chief of Defense Forces, Acting Chief of the SPLM-IO, and Co-Chair of Joint Defense Board.
Your religion?
Christianity.
Your age?
53.
Social status?
Married.
The languages you know?
English. I speak Arabic. Tofosa. Then little of Denka. Where?
Sit down.
The fifth
Accused.
Dr. Riek Machar Teng.
Riek Machar Teng, Durgun.
Your nationality?
South Sudanese.
Your residence?
Amarat.
Occupation?
First Vice President of the Republic.
Religion?
Christian.
Age? Social status?
Married. English, Arabic, little bit of Shola, little bit of Denka.
Sit down. Next.
The sixth accused, Brigadier Camilio Gadmichael.
Camilo,
Camilo Gatmai Kel.
your nationality,
South Sudanese.
place of residence,
Tongping.
occupation,
I work for Joint Transitional Security Committee as head of admin and finance and a member of National Security Service.
excuse me, you repeat.
Head of admin and finance, Joint Security Committee, Transitional Security Committee, and a member of National Security Service in the SPLM-IO.
Religion,
Christian.
age,
47. Married.
the languages you know,
English, oral Arabic, Nuer, a bit of
sit down.
The 7 accused, Lance Corporal Faculty Mading Yak Riek.
Madingi
Nationality,
South Sudanese.
residing place,
Checkpoint, Yei Road.
huh?
Checkpoint, Yei Road.
occupation,
Signal personnel, radio operator.
religion, your age,
45.
social status,
Marriage.
the languages you know,
Nuer. Oral Arabic. English.
down.
Lance and Corporal Dominic Gadgog Riek.
Your nationality?
South Sudanese.
Place of residence?
Zarat.
Occupation?
Working in generator in all posts of vice resident.
Sorry?
I'm working in generator in all posts of post vice resident. Generator operators.
Your religion?
Christianity.
Your age?
27.
Social status?
Single.
The languages you know?
Near English, few of Arabic.
تفضل. Sit down.
Okay, after that, let us continue. The defense, have you received defense? Have you received your copy?
Yes, my lord.
Good. Now, do you have any comment?
Yep, yes.
Welcome.
Yesterday, our colleagues in the side of prosecution they have submitted to this honorable court 2 papers respond to our objection on the issue of this honorable court. But today, as directed yesterday by this honorable court, our colleagues in the side of prosecution came with 14 pages plus appendix. Your Lordship, Your Lordship, we are insisting pertaining the matter of incompetence of this Honorable Special Court formulated by His Lordship, the President of the Supreme Court of the Republic of South Sudan, based on the facts that Nasir incident is a case of a ceasefire violation, clashes of two forces. As such, the agreement, revitalized agreement, provides for mechanism for resolution of ceasefire violation through the city SAM to investigate and report to RJMEC and IGAD, Council of Ministers, then RJMEC to report to the IGAD, and IGAD will recommend the way forward. Of Nigeria, Obasanjo has come to South Sudan and has filed a big report.
Objection.
What is your objection?
My Lord, when we submit our response to the defense, it is the equal right that the court to allow us to read out the content of our defense as it was given to the defense yesterday. So now my colleague is going to add something which is there in our response.
I thought you did that yesterday. You give your summarize and the summary, and then today you are submitting your submissions. And then I don't think there is any way for you to address this cause. Please sit down. Continue. Defense.
So we insist that this Honorable Court lacks jurisdictions as to subject matter, its formations, contravenes the provision of Article 103, read together with 104 of our beautiful constitutions, read together with the conduct of business of our national legislature 2013, amended 2021. So to begin with, we want to define to this Honorable Court, this special court, what is the meaning of the term jurisdiction.
Please, Dr. G. And then you will be submitting what you are summarizing now in written manner.
Yes.
Yes.
We have
So
a copy
please.
to the Honorable Court,
Yeah, try to.
and we have a copy to our colleagues in the prosecutions. But this is an open court. The whole world is seeing us, so they need to hear from us. As happened yesterday, it was a due process, and that is why we are doing that.
Continue.
Yes. So the term jurisdiction, my Lord, is not an English term. It is driven from Latin words, juris dicito, which means I speak by the law. So in case this Honorable Court does not follow the due process of the articles of the Constitution which govern, in the case of the first Vice President, we want to tell this court its origin, its importance in the history of this criminal trial of the 8 accused, among them His Excellency Dr. Riek Machar. So all courts in the world are dotted with the 12-letter jurisdiction. Jurisdiction is an all as the law itself.
Excuse, there is... Yes?
My Lord,
Yeah.
I think my colleague is created another thing related to what he said yesterday. This is a new objection.
No. Please, sit down. Please, try to summarize your submission.
Thank you, Your Lordship.
Yes.
We want to bring the attention of our colleagues in the prosecutions. We are replying to what we have put in writing, and ours is also in writing. It is not so long. It is just 7 pages. But let me concentrate on the jurisdiction.
Yes. What is your objection?
My Lord, yesterday, despite the fact that they came with a written submission and were not served earlier, we labored to respond orally in a summarized manner befitting the needs of this very court. Today, we brought the same. The detailed content of our summarized submission yesterday. Unfortunately, this court has deemed it right that we don't read the same, and we have accepted the same. Unfortunately, it seems where our colleagues have been given a chance to only comment on our response to the defense, they are again being given a chance to read a literature to this court, and seems this court wants to entertain the same. It is unfair. So we object to this, my Lord Justices.
At the end of the day, what you said and what you are saying and what he said and what he is saying are reduced in written form. These are the papers that we will be keeping and base our whatever on them. So, we have no any problem with them to give their summary verbally, since it is written. As you did yesterday, we give you chance, you address the court verbally, and at the end you submitted your written statements. So, no problem. Let us proceed. We just reminding the defense to try to summarize. Otherwise, welcome. Fadal.
Thank you, Your Lordship. I want just to remind our colleagues in the prosecution that all of us in the panel, prosecution, and us here, we were taught the law of evidence. And in the doctrine of law of evidence, we have eastable by peers, eastable by conduct, eastable by behavior, which ban to object. The Honorable Court is open. You are supposed, before you submit the written, to talk. The court does not stop you. But you keep silent.
Please, try to go into...
You keep silent. So nowadays, my Lord, issues of jurisdiction take a greater chunk of judicial time, occupies an Olympian position in administration of justice. It is the nap or nucleus of jurisdiction is the heart of all education. It oxygenized causes and matters that determine in courts of law. It is a barometer with which the competence or otherwise of courts and causes are gauged. It is a cold fact that the concept of jurisdiction holds a kingly position in the administration of justice. It is the touchstones of judicial process. No wonder our courts in South Sudan are constantly awash with thorny. Accordingly, according to Harvard's Laws of England, Volume 10, 4th edition, paragraph 715, defines jurisdiction, that the authority which a court of law has to decide matters that are litigated before it, or to take cognizance of matters presented in a formal way for its decision. Jurisdiction is the right in the court to hear and determine the dispute between the parties in any trial or adjudications. Jurisdiction, my lords, is the power or authority of a court of law or tribunal to go into a matter and deliver a binding judgment.
Really? Again, let me remind you, please, you have already submitted your whatever, okay? We will use it. Please, let us gain time.
It is just, Your Lordship, with due respect to our colleagues, they are the one wasting our time with objection which is baseless, and I'm going ahead. Let me just conclude. Jurisdiction, my Lord, is the power of the court of law to hear and determine the subject matter in controversy between the parties. In other words, jurisdiction is the authority of courts of law to exercise judicial powers, which is totally of powers of the court to exercise when it assumes jurisdiction. You must first have jurisdiction before you can proceed to exercise your power to try this case. That is why it is the first issue to be determined by this honorable court so that we can go ahead. In a nutshell, let me repeat again, the incident of Nasir is a case of ceasefire violations, clashes between the two parties. As such, the revitalized agreement has for investigation of this matter through city SAMs to investigate, report to RGMEC, IGAD Council of Ministers, and to report to IGAD Council of Ministers to determine the matter correctly. Thank you.
Thank you. Before going to decide on the matters that you have raised, I would like to inform the audience that the court is open for public. And I mentioned this yesterday, that in our laws, public hearing means citizens are allowed to access court. Media, all media houses are allowed to access the court and report. They know the law, they know how to report, and will be responsible for what they are reporting. No way to close or to block any media house that is coming or any other interested citizen. So this must be clear. Number two, we are going to put up the session so that we are able to look into the application raised by the defense. Yes.
We have another reply to the defense lawyer on concerning the private advocate appear with the public prosecutions. So it is ready, and we submit it to you.
What is this?
This is the objection from the defense yesterday. They object that some private lawyers are considered there as part of the prosecution team.
So it is not within their application that they submitted yesterday?
No, they raised this yesterday separately.
What we're presuming is that all whatever they objected for is within the written reply, the application that they yesterday, and we gave them the right to reply, and then, we give you the right to reply and also the right to comment, and this is the procedure. I don't think there is any other response from your side. Thank you.
We did not submit it. It is here.
Yes?
It is here.
No, procedurally it's not. So keep it with you.
All right.
Thank you. The session tomorrow, the same time. Thank you.
On this live broadcast of the second session of the prosecutions of the SPLM-IO political and military elites which is taking place at Freedom Hall. Basically what happened today is that the court began